Hello and welcome everybody to our new series. We are back on SPT. We are playing modded single player Tarkov. We have a bunch of mods installed. I'll go over them as we play. We are going to do a rags to riches. We have absolutely nothing in here. The only rule, we can use the scav up until level 10 to get us out of any tight jams. But with that said, let's hop in the first raid, see what happens. Okay. So we are here. We are in our first raid. We do have dynamic maps. That's one of the mods. Now we're in woods, which is my absolute favorite place to start. Just kind of feels like home. So, for those new, welcome. For those who have been around for my other SPT playthroughs, welcome back. We have a brand new PC build that is allowing us to run SPT. I've done a little bit of testing. I think we are pretty much good to roll. We will find out more as we play. All right. Well, let's talk about that PC build. So, I had my best friend come down and lend me a hand. He's more skilled and familiar with PCs, specifically PC building, than I am. So his help was absolutely instrumental to getting everything up and running. We have a Ryzen 7 9800X3D. And that is sitting inside a MSI 870X Tomahawk motherboard. 64 gigs of DDR6 RAM, or DDR5, sorry. 6000 is the speed. A Gen 5 Western Digital NVMe solid state drive with ridiculous write speed. We have an 8 terabyte Western Digital traditional SATA hard drive, mostly for storing. I store copies of all the videos I post, so I run out of space quite quickly. We have the 5060 Ti 16 gig version. Not the best graphics card in the world, but I will more than likely be remedying that and changing it over to a 5070 Ti. But just really wanted to get it up and running. We've got 7 fans, a 360 millimeter cooler, all in one by Corsair. So all in all, quite happy with it. It's an absolute beast. Coming from an Intel i9, even though it was a 10900K, I believe. It used to be a very high-end processor. This Ryzen absolutely smokes it. Tarkov is probably the most obvious demonstration of that. So yeah, it's nice to be back on SPT. Right now, no loss of scaling, no nothing. We are playing at a 1440p resolution with a 16:9 aspect ratio. Most things are set to very high at the lowest, maybe medium for something. I don't know. We'll check. Let's pop by this tree real quick. Okay, so this is what we're running. We are on high, 2.5, 1500. Clouds are medium. Running a balanced preset. And the little add-ons down the bottom. Getting reliably good performance out of it. We are limiting the AI through SAIN, which is one of our mods. Check the description down below. You will see all the mods we're running. And we absolutely smoked them. We have a nice preset. Can't wear that. Take this. Take this. Okay, do a little checking. All right. So, I think we're going to head over to the camp over in yonder direction. Make sure. Cool. So the AI preset has a lot of customized settings to try to make it close to live. The hearing is turned down, which is major for S.A.I.N. They tend to be a little bit too omnipresent. Other than that, I mean, most of the mods we're running again that we've ran before. And I'm just looking forward to a good experience. Hopefully you guys enjoy this series more. I know I did a detour with PvE, and that was mostly hardware related. It was just too taxing to run SPT on my old build. And with that being said, I actually do like the PvE mode provided by BSG. I'm a little bit jaded because I do prefer SPT, but in fairness, I started with SPT. Yeah, we'll take that. So just keep that in mind. If you have a little bit of a hardware restriction, the PvE mode is very fun, very good. And you can play that with your buddies without having to download a separate program to do that. If you're more of a single player like I am, and have the overhead hardware-wise, I would recommend SPT. That's kind of the most like basic breakdown I can give between the two different modes. I did not plan how far. Oh, that's weird. I've never seen it do that before. Well, it's a mod, so stuff breaks. I do not have an end goal in mind. In terms of what I hope to accomplish in this playthrough, we're just going to play. And unless there's a major version update or some crazy mod that we would have to like reset progress for, that's just going to be our plan. Just play. You guys are really good at telling me when to move on, so I will rely on you guys to do that. Finding an SVD is pretty massive. Look around here. I didn't accept any quests for the first raid because it will force me to go to ground zero, and I don't want to run around ground zero looking for a weapon. So what I'm really hoping for here is that we can find some early game healing, kind of set ourselves up for a good run. We can move that stuff out now that we have pockets. And we'll leave the propane, we don't need that right now. Okay. Keys in loot is another mod that we're running. Going back and playing the PvE mode, keys were really annoying to find. They hindered progress quite a bit. So I didn't want to get stuck in that loop again. So we'll probably find a lot of keys. If it starts to get ridiculous, then maybe I'll disable the mod. But we've ran it before with pretty good results, so. Didn't seem too bad. It is very bright outside. I don't quite know what's up with that. Not sure if that's shouldn't be related to any of my post effects. Alright, well, while we're here, okay. I don't see anything out of the ordinary in our settings, so. Could just be on my end. I think I did mess with the monitor a bit, so it could be that. Okay. I really just want, like, actual ways to heal. Okay, no thank you on the salt. Alright. Oh, actually, I should probably take that. I don't see anything in there. No box here. Alright. So, we'll make our way over to Outskirts. If the, actually, I guess having Tarkov be a little on the brighter side probably won't hurt for recording purposes. If it's too bright, or if there's any technical issues that you notice, make sure to let me know down in the comments so I can try to remedy it as fast as possible. I'm usually a couple episodes ahead, so any hardware changes will usually take a few episodes for me to for you guys to see the results. So just keep making our way across here. Nothing too crazy to start. We might actually be able to buy some stuff for the PP-19. Like a couple mags and some bullets. We'll use that as our main. Because I don't know that we're going to be able to get bullets for the SVD right away. So we'll go over here. check attachment cabin, and then make our way out for the first raid. We'll take that. We'll leave that stuff. Alright, absolutely nothing in attachment cabin. Alright, so to outskirts we go. Keep an eye for anyone in the distance. Alright, should have a clean run to get out of here. Alright, in between raids, I'm going to sell as much as possible. And we'll get loaded up and accept some quests. Here we are on ground zero. And we're going to want to go over this way first. Go over to Emercom. So, we sold a couple of the items. Emercom's the other way. I'm an idiot. It's alright. We'll go up here. Come on. So, yeah, we sold some items. Bought a scope or a sight for the gun we're using. 2 extra mags, and we used the CCI ammo that we picked up. So, we're in a pretty good spot. Oh. Alright, so that's not going to give us the angle we need. Alright, not going to worry about him too much. He just kind of spawned into existence. Alright, we'll take that. I don't have any kind of flashlight yet, so we'll make do as best we can. Take that. We're going to check all these computers. Okay. Need that. Alright, looks like we're mainly just going to steal everything from the computers. Okay. And we'll check this room, then we'll head down. Okay, we don't need 2 DVD players, so we'll leave that. Can't check the fancy computer. We will take caps. Take the PCB. And we'll check this bag. Always take P's. And we'll take that. So we are using a mod called Hollywood Effects, which kind of amplifies the particle effects when firing, when rounds hit stuff. So if it looks a little different than normal, that might be why. I think that's a new one for us. I don't think we've used that before. Oh damn! Ow! Okay. So we got a leg break. Nothing I can do about it right now. Okay. And all right. So we are going to kind of tuck down behind this car. Check this dude. Okay. What do you got, homie? Okay. Yeah, the guy did just kind of spawn in. Okay, take that rig. All right. All right, we got someone nearby. Ow. Definitely a shotgun. Oh no, SKS, alright. Alright. So we'll head over here. Thought I saw someone up there on that roof. Yep. Nope, time to go. Okay. God, he's durable. Okay. So we'll take a look around here. Not ideal, but unless we can find some ammo, best it's gonna get. Get rid of that. Okay, we eat the peas. And we'll drink that. Okay, do we have anything else around here? I don't feel like going through all the filing cabinets because we have pretty limited space. Okay, so got both of those. Take that. Drop that. Take the blood set. And we can get caps pretty much anywhere, so. Check here.
Keep them coming!
Okay. Alright, don't really want to get into a fight in there. It's a terrible angle. Alright, so I think we'll try to get in here. Do the whole thing with the mole. And we'll heal up real quick. Ow. God. Alright. So we're back on ground zero. Bit unfortunate that we were murdered in the last time we were here. I sold some more stuff so we could buy a pistol and like a basic kit. So, rocking a Paca, some crappy rig, and a CZ pistol. This is one of the modded weapons. Okay. Okay. Lucky it was just a scav. Okay. So we'll swap mags. Okay, top that off. And we'll head across the street here. Try to accomplish what we couldn't in the last one. Alright. So I'm fully expecting to run into somebody around here. There's someone all the way at the end there. No, damn. We have no way to heal. So I think alright, I think what we should do, check this box. Take that. Take that. That's not good. Alright. Let's just try to get out of here. Alright, we'll get out of here and see if we can buy some health, and then we'll load back in. Alright. So, we're back in. We handed in our first, the shooting cannons quest. And Prapper gave us a Mosin. Come on. There we go. So, we're going to rock the Mosin. We have our pistol as a backup. We need to get to Emercom, and we need to do saving the mole. Those are our current priorities. Take that. Since we're inside, I think switching to the pistol might be beneficial. Okay, you don't see anything too crazy. Well, there's definitely some action around. Alright. We're gonna go back through here. Yeah, there's some The guy all the way out there. Take this stuff. Okay, ration. Another ration box. I think we're gonna try to go around. Okay. Okay, not ideal. All right. All right, he's not going to voluntarily come out to get shot, so. Okay. That looks pretty dangerous. I'm not sure where the mines are, so we're not going to mess with that. Go back up here, check our boxes. Right. Well, 1,000% take the 60 round mag. And use that. Okay. All right, so we're gonna head across here. I think we're in trouble again. Yep. All right. This is all we can do, really. Stopping that bleed is going to be really important. All right. All right. I think our best bet on this is going to be to try to just get out. Okay, we'll use our last bit of the cheese here. Pop another pill. And we'll just try to make our way out through Emercom. Pretty solid preset on the AI. They feel dangerous. Okay. Just take what we can. Alright, we gotta go. Alright, cool. Success. Let's get out of here. Alright everybody, that is going to be a perfect spot to end the first episode. We are level 4. We got pretty much all of the starting quests done, except for saving the mole. And we have to plant the posters over on customs, so those are going to be our 2 main focuses on the next episode. If you enjoyed, please make sure to like, share, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you next time.
'Cause the Nightkid's always the first to push the limit.